inevitable growth in cyber threats at all levels. The largest cyber conference out of United States.
You call it Internet of Things. I call it the Internet of Threats.
No matter how high the walls, there's still...
We are live from the live studio here at CyberTech Global Tel Aviv. Avi, how are you?
I'm good, Jordan. What's up?
I'm good. It's really exciting to have the LinkedIn man, the LinkedIn guru in my studio. As someone who's actually followed you for a little bit, I'm very excited to have you here.
Thank you very
much. And also,
much.
as you know, a fellow marketer and someone who also works in the space, it's always exciting to really, talk to people like yourself and understand more about what's going on in the space. So, we're going to just dive right into it. I'd love for people to understand who you are a little bit. So, give us a brief introduction and let's get into it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Jordan. So I'm Avi Tzdaka. I'm a top LinkedIn expert here in Israel. Awesome. We are called Dr. LinkedIn here in Israel. Thank you very much. And we have LinkedIn services, for companies and businesses and for private people.
Sure.
If it's like job searching, if it's for business, we have special missions, I'm calling it in LinkedIn, because like with automation and strategy, you can do crazy things on LinkedIn.
Sky's the limit, as they say.
The sky's the limit in LinkedIn, so we are on it. We're totally on it, and we people consider us like real veteran in LinkedIn. So this is what we do. LinkedIn services, like everything that going with LinkedIn.
Amazing. And I'd love to understand, we're here at CyberTech, obviously, and LinkedIn, we both know, major business platform, a lot of value that can be brought there.
Yeah.
What is your advice for cyber companies right now who are on LinkedIn and perhaps not using it to its full abilities? What is your advice for them?
This is excellent question, Jordan. We are talking here in CyberTech, and we have here cyber companies like from all over the world.
Right.
And I'm telling you, and we know that everyone here have LinkedIn profile and company page on LinkedIn.
Of course.
And everyone know this is important. The thing is they don't know how much is important and what they can really achieve with LinkedIn.
Right.
My advice is not just to be in LinkedIn, and it's about what you want to achieve from LinkedIn, because we understand when you talk about it earlier that when you are going into LinkedIn, you have a purpose. It's not just a social platform like Facebook that you are going and just I will flow. It's not going like that.
No, it's a business platform.
It's a business platform, and you have to have a purpose.
Right.
It's looking for your next opportunity or clients or to do
investor
a brand.
Even, sure.
Yeah, sure, and whatever,
like
everything, and it's still you have to in your mindset to have a purpose. You have
definitely.
So my advice for them is you have to know what to do there.
Right.
It's not just I will open a profile and here. It's more than that, because LinkedIn it's a tool. It's a tool for networking, for promoting your company. You can do crazy things on LinkedIn, right? But still, the purpose, the mindset, it's this is the first step.
Okay, and so one of the things that we were talking even slightly before this.
Yeah.
What happens is that a lot of tech guys, they don't necessarily see the value in the platform because, beyond the fact that they may not be the most marketing, social media friendly person anyways, we'll put that aside, they don't necessarily see it. They don't see the point of engaging on a social media platform for their own, business mentality. Where do you see them going wrong with that mentality? Where do you see that being a problem?
So they totally going wrong. The thing where they are wrong about the thinking that I have a product. Okay, I have a product, maybe the product is me or my company, my cyber company, and in their eyes, it's like my product is good, it's going to change the world, and I will be on LinkedIn just to know for the V.
Right.
I want to mark a V.
Right, just because I have the profile, someone can find me. Exactly.
And they totally wrong, because where is the marketing? Where is your strategy for achieve more?
Right.
Where is it? So LinkedIn, it's a part that you can't like don't have.
Right.
You have to, right?
Right.
So they are going wrong, but for the importance of LinkedIn
Right.
and what LinkedIn can get for them.
Okay. So that's what that they're totally missing.
Yeah,
basically.
totally missing because we know, when we talked about it earlier, that the potential of organic impressions, views on LinkedIn, it's something else.
It's something else.
It's something else. Like, we talked about it earlier, that if I upload a post and I have maybe like 10 likes
Right.
or comments,
Right.
and it's nothing.
Right. It's not that much engagement.
No,
Yeah.
it's not about the engagement. It's about like how really it's interesting, and how much people really like going to the content
Right.
and what you are talking about, and
being exposed to who you are, basically.
yeah, and that's it. So on LinkedIn you can do it, and you can do it like in the ideal way, for meeting the right people,
Right.
for what you do.
So, I also want to go into this whole distinction between personal profiles and company profiles, because a lot of people seem to, not understand that in a certain sense they work together. Right. They work in a kind of an ecosystem of, you need the personal profile
Yeah.
and the company profile.
Yeah.
Where do you think the whole synergy comes together? I have my own ideas, but I want to hear from yourself too.
Yeah, this is a great question. I want to start by saying that when we are going on LinkedIn, okay, so, and we are looking for a job or we have a job, it's like two different things. Okay. Company page, it's one thing that the company page have always the same purpose. It's
Right.
like always to get more clients, do more branding,
Right.
power branding,
Right.
and
Give value to the client, probably.
yeah, and it's always like this is the purpose. Maybe like the company are in different stages, but still you still have always the purpose. It's the same purpose. And in profiles, it's always change, because you can go into LinkedIn and now you are looking for a next opportunity, and when you find it and you work in like cyber company,
Right.
now it's pay attention, because if I'm going now I'm working in the company, now I'm the ambassador of the company.
Right.
So if I'm the ambassador
like
of the
that.
company, so now it's all different things. All my activity will look different on LinkedIn. So I have to consider that.
Interesting.
And when people like will understand that, they will not just be part of the company, they can maybe lead the company.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
this is
from their personal branding, from their branding element.
Exactly. And when you understand that you are the ambassador, like kind of, maybe company has a lot of ambassadors, that's okay, and it's awesome.
Even better, I would say.
Even better, yeah, of course. And still, like every one of them, like need to brand himself and the company, it came together. So it's going together, and when people understand that, like they can do more for themselves and the company.
Interesting. Now, also, we all know that LinkedIn has very much evolved since its first inception, right? It is no longer just, it's as what a lot of people once told me. Even someone told me now, they're like, it's the Instagram of business, and I was like, okay, whatever, right? But that's terrible. We can put that aside, right?
Yeah.
Where though are the features today on LinkedIn that you think companies, especially cyber companies, should be considering using to help promote their message on LinkedIn?
Yeah, that's an awesome question. I have to say that all the things on LinkedIn that engage with networking have changed. Like LinkedIn changed over the years. We are remember LinkedIn like that was like just proper business platform.
Right.
And today it's like social business platform.
Definitely.
And there's two different things totally.
Right.
And all the features, and for the cyber companies, we have to say that cyber people, like usually I think in my eyes, it's like people that's more in technology, right? More in technology, less like they are not usually not a salesperson, that's going to people meetings and they just give me my I want to do
Let me
the
do the
cyber,
code and leave
the
me
code,
alone.
exactly, and especially for them. We are saying that LinkedIn, it's like your opportunity to do the networking, and LinkedIn will help you with that, because LinkedIn is built in for networking today. for this like kind of people, like it's built in for them. If you will not do this on LinkedIn, you will not do this anywhere.
Right.
So it's have to be on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn today and over the years, we are seeing that like always continuing. It's that they're always improving the networking features. Always, you can see now a LinkedIn event, and you have a new feature. We are in 2022, and in the end of 2021, we saw new feature that a small bell that you can get notification about LinkedIn profiles. So all these features, Jordan, it's like for the rapport. You know the rapport?
Of course,
it's, you want to really build a connection between people, because if I will send a connect request, it's nothing.
Right.
It's nothing, because I will get the message. Yeah, it's not a real connection,
right.
you know? So when LinkedIn understand that, when Microsoft bought LinkedIn, they understand that it's not enough. That's not what make people to stay on LinkedIn and really invest on LinkedIn.
Definitely
and
not.
engagement with the platform. It's not enough. So you have to strengthen the connection with them.
Right.
And all these features, it's parts of the plan, big plan to always improve the connection, improve the networking.
No, and
so
and
especially for the CyberTech companies and cyber people. We know how much it's important.
Of course. Now, what do you also see as the best type of content strategy on LinkedIn for cybertech companies? Obviously, you don't have to sell it all right now, otherwise we don't come to Dr. LinkedIn. But what are some at least tips you could give in terms of the right content strategy?
Yeah, that's okay. So
within the level, within the limits.
We're not.
No, we don't have to give any secrets away.
No, okay. Without secrets, just the important things, the things that they can execute like right away.
Sure.
The things about content, especially for cyber companies, is they have to understand that there is a work before the content and with the content. Like content is not enough.
Definitely.
I will not just throw the content and whatever. It's not just that, because you still need to have a strategy.
Right.
And the strategy is include working about growing the network of every one of the people that involved in the company.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Every one of them need to grow their network. Yeah.
Right.
And
the more they grow their networks, then the company grows its network.
Exactly.
Right.
And still they have to do it like in the relevant way.
Right.
Okay. So it's not just sending connect request. It will not work. And this is the first thing, and it's not stop. Like I have content, I still need to do this like every day, or like every week.
Right.
And the second thing that they have to do, it's about engage with their network.
Right.
Because still, like we are now a connection, right?
Of course.
So I will invite you to follow my page, okay, my site of my cyber company.
Sure.
And if I want you to follow me, I still need to invest in my network, like to go in the feed and like give likes, maybe a comment. It's about like showing up. It's about showing up and
showing that engagement and that interaction.
That I am there. And we have to keep in mind that
it's like warm engagement too. It's not just saying
is.
like thanks, good post, right?
No, because it's not enough.
Right.
It's like we all know that. We all know that in LinkedIn you have the default clicks.
Right.
You just click and like thanks, congrats, and all these things. So we really have to engage. To the minimum, right? And when we will do that, when the cyber people will do that, what actually they do, it's like showing up, and we have to keep in mind that they are the ambassadors of all of one of them, every one of them, and it's not just about them, it's about their company, it's about the activity.
I think that's very smart that you say that, because I think it's something that a lot of companies miss.
They really miss that. They don't invest that, and we're talking about minimum things like that everyone can do.
Right.
And it's in minimum time. So
you can also start early. You can start on that already today. You need to have this whole content strategy. Exactly.
Of course. And it's part of the strategy of the content, right? Because if I will engage with posts of people in my network, I'm guaranteed that, okay, this is Dr. LinkedIn guarantee that they will see the post. They will see the post of yours. If you engage, they will see LinkedIn will get your post to them.
And not only that, they'll want to see it because you engaged with them. It's just, we're people at the end of the day.
Now they are interested, like, who is this guy?
Right.
What is this company?
Sure.
Like, what the product
Why do I need to follow him? Why did he say this nice thing about my company or my post, right?
Yeah, okay, so this is something like someone is interested in, and this is the strong connection we have. Okay, this is the strong connection, and because simple connection, it's like, it's not that.
No, it's not, at that level, it's just, the Facebook requests we used to do in the day where you just say, hey, I know this person, let me send it to him. I talked to him once at the conference, right?
We have a 50 mutual connection.
I'll send it on.
I will send it, like.
But it's not the way to go. Now,
no.
I want to also, we're coming towards the end of our panel, and I want to kind of understand, in terms of the Israeli CyberTech ecosystem, right? There's a lot of discussion. Should it be done in English? Should it be done in Hebrew? What is your advice as Dr. LinkedIn, and when should you be using the different languages, if you should even be using two languages at all?
Yeah. First of all, I have to say that we have here in Israel a great ecosystem of cyber, like, for real.
Of course.
We have a really good ecosystem. I did a check by myself, so we have it, and it's like great to see it here. I think like about the content, it's just about. It's not about the company, okay? It's about the clients. Okay, about the clients. And when we're talking about cyber industry, the clients are. It's not just about Israel, right? So the content have to be in English. Okay. This is my opinion, because the content have to talk about to the people, to the clients. Right. It's have to be like straight. Okay. So even, and I talk to people here, and we did the networking a little bit, and people say like, still, just by a click I can translate. So they can.
So what does it matter?
What doesn't it matter? Right. But no, it's not, because if you want to brand of cyber, you want to power branding. So in English, like it's about thinking, okay, a mindset that I'm a pro, or I want to do it that way. My market, my clients are overseas and not just about Israel. Right. So if they will understand that, like, content have to be in English in this industry. Okay. On this cyber industry, it have to be. About like every other industry, it's different. Okay,
but in cyber, you're saying it's English.
In cyber, it's English. It has to be English.
Okay, very interesting. Listen, Avi, you really brought a lot of value out here. I think I hope a lot of people at home who are not doing the right things will start doing the right things on LinkedIn, understanding the ambassadorship of their employees, understanding how they need to brand themselves, understanding this whole engagement aspect with your connections, I think is so key, and of course the English aspect.
It's a game changer.
Game changer for sure. Thank you, Dr. LinkedIn. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend.
We've all witnessed the inevitable growth in cyber threats at all levels.
The largest cyber conference out of United States.
You call it Internet of Things. I call it the Internet of Threats.
No matter how high the wall,